What do you make of what Brian Cashman had to say?
Randy, he's kind of been laying the groundwork for this really since September as they went in the offseason. He made clear that they were going to be looking for an everyday third baseman. And he didn't say these words, but this is the stark reality of it, that with Alex Rodriguez turning 40 next year, given the fact that when spring training starts, he'll have been 18 months removed from his last game. And here's the real wild card. What would the impact of performance-enhancing drugs on his play before? Can he be anything close? The Yankees aren't counting on him for anything. And that's why they went out and spent $52 million on Chase Headley to be the third baseman. Brian told the Associated Press this morning that they're hoping that he can be the DH. They have no idea what he's going to bring to the table, but they just don't want to go into spring training having to rely on him at all. So this is not a surprise that Brian is telling people this. I think he's been trying to sort of let people know where Alex is going to stand going into spring. And I think that they'll play him and they'll have him work out at third base. They'll have him work out at first base. And if he surprises them, then they'll play him, and if he stinks, then they won't play him. And it's going to be, let's face it, a really awkward spring training for the team and for Alex Rodriguez.
So perhaps lowered expectations, at least setting the groundwork, as you said, from general manager Brian Cashman. But you also, Buster, outlined a case for, you got a 40-year-old player who's not going to play third base, and maybe you touched on it with the designated hitter. But if that's the case, why even keep Alex Rodriguez around?
$61 million, which is what he's owed over the next 3 years. Look, if he were owed $500,000 for next year, I think it would have been cut so fast because, let's face it, after Alex Rodriguez plays his last game, he's going to become like a ball player in exile because no one with his former teams really want him around. The Mariners don't. The Rangers don't. The Yankees, if you gave them truth serum, would probably tell you they don't want him around either. But he's owed $61 million, and the Yankees are not willing to just simply eat the money and pay him a chunk of dollars, have him go away. And remember, there potentially is some financial incentive for the Yankees to bring him to spring training because if at some point it's demonstrated that he's got an injury or he's physically incapable of playing, the Yankees stand to recoup some money in insurance. And I think that's part of the reason why they're keeping him around.